All right, good evening, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center on what has been, for Houston, a pretty nice day. We did get a little bit lower humidity. We had a lot of cloud cover. Those two ingredients help keep temperatures down in the 80s today instead of the mid-90s. That's been a nice break. It won't last. We're going to see the humidity come back overnight tonight, and we're going to have a hot, humid holiday weekend. Memorial Day Monday, we're going to bring rain chances in. So this is what I'm looking at. Humidity returns overnight. South wind brings in all that moisture off the Gulf. We get a few showers tomorrow. There is a chance for a couple of isolated thunder showers in the heat of the afternoon on Thursday. Pretty typical stuff. And then the rain, maybe widespread rain, comes in on Memorial Day Monday. And it now looks like that is going to be the beginning of a wet weather pattern that may last for at least the first half of next week. That would also give us a break from all the heat. So rain and less hot is what we're looking at going into Memorial Day and next week. I did check this. My allergies were bugging me, and I wanted to take a look at what the allergy index was doing. Tree pollen season's over for now, but the grass pollen is high, the weed pollen count is high, and the mold is high. So if your allergies are bugging you, and mine are, that's probably it. It's a combination of mold, weed, and grass. As far as air quality goes, we've stayed in the good to moderate range today. We did have an ozone action day just in case we had abundant sunshine today with the light winds that can cook the atmosphere and give us a lot of ozone at the surface. That didn't happen. We had the cloud cover most of the day, and that has kept the air quality in the good range. Air quality tomorrow, if we get abundant sunshine, we could see an area where sensitive groups would be impacted by ground level ozone. If you are among the sensitive groups, if you have emphysema, if you have significant breathing problems and you want to avoid ozone, it peaks in the afternoon, 4 to 7. That's when you want to be in the air conditioning inside. That will protect you from the ozone. The ozone is outside. You stay inside with AC running and you won't have the ozone. At least that irritant won't be getting to you. Again, tomorrow we could see ozone levels that impact sensitive groups. High temps today, College Station hit 91. Bush only 88. We'll take it. Hobby not reporting. They were in the mid 80s today. Galveston had a high of 79. All the records are in the low to mid 90s, even upper 90s for College Station. Current temps on what is a mostly cloudy evening in Galveston. Good evening, Galveston. Is 79 in Galveston. You had a lot of cloud cover. You had a thunderstorm in Galveston in the early to mid-afternoon. That has moved off the coast and weakened, and I don't think it's coming back this evening. Hobby 81 right now, Bush 84, Conroe 86, Huntsville at 88. Got that easterly breeze, so we had a northeast breeze in the morning. That brought us the beautiful morning, but now it's kind of shifted around to the southeast, and that is going to begin to work the humidity back in for the entire area. In fact, it's already happening. These are dew points. Dew points of 77 in Galveston. That is sticky. That's full summer humidity. Dew point of 69 in Houston. That's not bad. And then dew points in the mid-60s and upper 50s feels good in Conroe and Huntsville, but all that humidity is going to work its way back inland. And that's going to give us the humidity back and bring summer-like conditions back and also open the door to a rain chance tomorrow. Here's the current map. Our warm front, this was the cool front, now it's backing up as a warm front. That'll be the leading edge of the humidity coming back to the north into Texas. Look at the dew points in Dallas, 46. Dew point in Waco is 48. That feels so good in the evenings, but not so for us. We're getting the humidity rolling back in. As far as radar goes, past couple of hours, nothing new has blossomed along the coast. So just a couple showers pushing offshore. It does not look like we're going to see any redevelopment this evening, although we do have a saying in the weather department, you can never trust a warm front. That's what we have coming now up across the area. So maybe an isolated shower this evening. The models say no. Between now and 8 o'clock, nothing popping up like we saw some thunder showers pop up yesterday around 8:30 in the evening around the Houston area. That's not being depicted on the models. 8 o'clock looks good. We look quiet overnight. Onshore flow brings moisture back in at low levels tomorrow. This is 6:30 in the morning tomorrow. Looking good. No rain, more humid morning, a quiet morning. We'll go into lunchtime. This is noon. I think we're looking pretty good, but watch what happens between lunch and 2 o'clock. Yeah, we begin to get the heat of the day cooking the atmosphere, the humidity, the warm front moving on through, and that will kick off at least a slight chance for an isolated shower or thunder shower as we head into 2 o'clock. And look what happens between 2 o'clock and going into 4 o'clock. It becomes more widespread. So I'm not expecting a big soaker of a day across the area tomorrow, but there will be a decent chance for a scattered shower or thunder shower to pop up, especially from downtown to the west and I-10 to the north. That's by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. After that, everything should settle down and we should have a quiet Thursday evening. Here's the big picture. This is Thursday. Warm front lifts north. That opens the door to the humidity, and we get enough sun to cook the atmosphere and give us this slight chance for a couple of showers on Thursday afternoon. We go into Friday. It's the same setup. Onshore flow, maybe an isolated little shower here and there on Friday, but basically just mostly sunny, humid, and breezy. Now, as we head into Memorial Day, this is Monday specifically, that's when rain chances will ramp up. So Memorial Day Monday, 60% rain chance, scattered thunder showers. It looks like it may be the second half of the day into Monday night that we have the best chance for rain and thunder. That'll be timing with the front arriving from the north. I'll work the timing out for you here as we move along. This is Saturday. A 20% chance for a couple of scattered showers on Saturday. We go into Sunday. Basically the same thing, a few isolated showers, 20% rain chance for us on Sunday. But look at Sunday evening, rain and thunder developing north of Dallas. That is the cold front pushing in. And as it pushes down toward Houston, it will raise rain chances to 60% on Memorial Day Monday. And not just in Houston. If you're traveling Austin, San Antonio, Del Rio, Big Bend, even up into Abilene and up toward Dallas and Wichita Falls, may see a wet Memorial Day Monday. Here's a closer view. There's the front coming in. This is 7 a.m. Monday morning, Memorial Day. So it may be that we get a quiet start to the day on Monday, and then it's the afternoon. That's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's the front right across the area, and you can see the rain expected across the state. Weather pattern turning wet again on Monday. Now take a look at this. We go into Tuesday morning. Maybe you're traveling back or traveling to somewhere. Maybe this starts your holiday week. That's a good chance for rain from Houston across the area to San Antonio and Austin, even down I-10 east to New Orleans by 6 a.m. Tuesday. Could still be wet, and by Tuesday afternoon, still an unsettled weather pattern. Not nearly as hot, but rainy. And this is the beginning of this wetter weather pattern showing up. Here are NOAA's long-range models, 27th through the 31st, above normal to much above normal here in West Texas. Rain chance. So we're going to get wetter in Texas, and because of the increased cloud cover, we will be cooler, and temps expected to be cooler than normal from the mid-Mississippi Valley all the way down into Houston and across the state of Texas. That is primarily because of the increased cloud cover and rain chance. It looks like an upper level low is going to park itself between the days of 27 and the 31st of May. Upper level low parks itself. That basically creates the scenario for afternoon showers and thunder showers, and it could bring a boundary or two down to Houston, giving us the increasing rain chance as well. Okay, so here we are. It's the 21st today of May. Sometimes in May, and on average, it's about every third year, we get a named system out here in the month of May. But the tropics are quiet. There's the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, open Atlantic, all looking good this evening. And as far as the tropical update from the Hurricane Center, when they are giving them now daily updates, no systems expected to form over the next 7 days. So it looks like we're going to get away with a May where we don't see a named system in the Atlantic Basin, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico. So the Colorado State University outlook is for 17 named storms. We're going to get NOAA's outlook tomorrow on the 22nd. So we'll get an update on that tomorrow and bring that to you here. As far as CSU, this came out about a month ago. They're forecasting 17 named storms. Last year we had 18 storms. The average number of named storms is 14. When I look at these outlooks, these seasonal outlooks, they're an attention getter. They talk about what type of conditions across the Atlantic Basin that we're heading into that may be conducive for more named storms or less named storms. And then I just take it and put it down and we go one day at a time, because I know, look, we were hit by Alicia. That's the last time we were hit by a Cat 3, was Alicia in 1983. That year, Alicia hit us in August. That was the A storm, the first storm of the season. Didn't form until August. And that was the only hurricane to hit the U.S. that entire season. That was the quietest hurricane season on record. It was 1983. And we got hit by a Cat 3. So it really doesn't matter how many storms we have. It's where they form and where they go. And these outlooks do not provide that information. We don't know where the 17 storms are going to form or where they're going to go. They could all stay out over the open water of the Atlantic. Again, we'll get the outlook from NOAA tomorrow. But again, we'll look at it. Interesting. We'll put it down and we'll just take it one day at a time like we always do. This is the names list for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. And so if we get to 17 named storms, that will take us through all the way to Rebecca. That would be 17 names on the list. The first one is Andrea, then Barry, then Chantal, then Dexter, then Aaron. We shall see. Okay, numbers for Thursday. 76 in the morning, mostly cloudy, 90 by noon. Tomorrow's high of 95, to 30% chance for a scattered thundershower tomorrow. The extended forecast, summer-like, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's the rain chance on Memorial Day Monday. And as I pointed out, it may be that it's in the afternoon and evening that we get the best rain chance during the day on Monday. And then the weather pattern stays unsettled with a 40% rain chance on Tuesday, and then another 40% rain chance on Wednesday as the weather pattern goes from a heat wave to more unsettled with rain and thunder showers the first part of next week. All right, gang, that is where we stand. Have a beautiful Wednesday evening, everybody.